morning, viewers, and welcome to a lovely rainy day in London. And that's how it is most of the times. Today in this episode, we will be exploring the international quarter of London, that is the busiest East London district, the hub for all working people, and it is a collaboration of work and play. So come, let's explore this place out. The IQL, or the International Quarter London, is an incredible new neighbourhood right in the heart of Stratford, and that brings out the best of London together all in one place. Right now I am standing outside the British Council Education Office, and this is the locality it is situated in. And that's their building situated at the International Quarter London. The British Council builds connections, understanding and trust between people in the UK and other countries via arts, culture, education and the English language. Isn't this a vibrant and beautiful place of work, collaborating work and play to make the perfect balance? It's quite a massive building, and there must be hundreds of people working here, or maybe a few thousand. And these beautiful designs here, they capture the rich history of Stratford and reflect the unprecedented mix of opportunities, culture and creativity. And right now I'm standing outside the hot house. The hot house was designed for the London Design Festival of 2020, and the structure is a reminiscent of a Victorian glass house and provides a controlled habitat for cultivating plants that would not ordinarily grow in the UK climate. We're just going to take a peek on it from the outside. It's truly beautiful. You can see lime trees, orange trees, and beautiful flowering plants inside. It's a fantastic concept. This hot house at the IQL, it aims at educating and inspiring visitors and the local community about urgent actions that we all need to take to protect our natural world from climate change. Do forgive the sound in the background. There seems to be a lot of construction work going on here. But I just love this artwork outside. Gives it a really hippie and vibrant feel to the community. We're now going to take a closer look at it. And not many people here today, as London is into a lockdown again. But Itsu is a healthy eating joint to grab food on the go, the perfect thing for office going people, and it specializes in Asian salads, sushi, soups, the works. Signorelli, which is a beautiful bakery shop and one of the best cafes of East London. The food at Signorelli is amazing and it's one of the best cafes in the Stratford area, and I would definitely recommend one of their Italian inspired sandwiches, and also their focaccia bread is one to die for. And if you can see the food hygiene rating, it's also the best. It's a number 5. Now usually this place is brimming with people, but now as we close to Christmas, it's getting more quieter. Now I'm outside Tonkotsu, which is one of the most famous ramen joints here in London. And their ramen bowls, the perfect thing on a rainy morning. Now these days, in the midst of COVID, another popular thing to do is scan this code here, right here, with your phone, and then you have access to a menu, and then you can make an order and just come here and pick it up for a click and collect. I really like the system as it doesn't really need too much exposure to another person. It's a beautiful locality and we have such a beautiful open space right in the center of the city and very close to the offices. The best thing is that people have an option to eat healthy. You know, even if they don't have time to cook, they can grab something on the go. The perfect thing for a busy Londoner. We're going to take a look at how big this building is. And look at the amount of floors there. It's a proper skyscraper. And there are many buildings around in this area. So many floors with different offices over here. That many people in this vibrant community of International Quarters, London. And this is another popular joint, Heavenly Desserts, that have beautiful desserts as the name suggests. We have tiramisu, the milk cakes are heavenly, absolutely. And this building right here is the office for the Transport for London. And this here is the entry for the office for Transport for London. So you enter from this door here and you leave from this exit door right here. And the Transport for London, they are the body responsible for governing buses, coaches, cycles, the DLR service, the overground trains, the Thames River Clipper services, taxis, TfL rail, trams and underground. And now I'm outside Pret, and over here their coffee is just amazing and they use the freshest ingredients and very, very healthy recipes, having Scottish salmon and avocados, and their salads are really good. The sandwiches are really good as well. And at Pret here, they too have the same system of scanning the code by your phone and then ordering the food that you'd like, making the payment and just coming in to pick up the food and go. and all the social safety distancing guidance rules that apply, and that they only allow 8 customers at a time.
By the Jubilee line. Okay, all right, thank you. Merry Christmas, guys.
And now I'm outside Tamba, which is a daycare center for children. And it is recognized and given an Ofsted rating, registered with the Ofsted, which is the governing body for all schools and nurseries here in the UK. More office buildings here. And this is their recreation spot where all the people from the offices can have a game of football or take the cycle around for a spin, or just leisurely enjoy a cup of coffee. Let's take a look around this place. And right here are the trampolines, where children can bounce, jump around and have some fun. It's a beautiful locality. That's the roundabout there. Those are one of the telescopes in the play area. Have a peek from here and see the entire locality. This This is a passenger train going here. And at the back you can see the Stansted Express, which is currently not in service. And it's made a move now. Takes you to Stansted Airport. It's a beautiful view of the city. It's almost time for sunset. And that majestic structure you can see in the background is the aquatic center, the Olympic swimming pool, which we will explore in one of our further episodes. And this is one of the posh residential buildings here in this locality. And this is the system by which you call the apartment. And they can see who's calling, and then they can open the door upstairs there if they want to allow access to you. And they have this concierge point inside. It's a beautiful view here. Perfect spot to sit down with a book and a cup of coffee after a hard day at work. And that's a pod point where you can charge your car. If you have an electric car, you can charge it right here. And isn't that a more eco-friendly way of traveling? Instead of using fossil fuel, petrol or diesel, I think it's more economical and it's also eco-friendly. And that's a fire control center. In case there's a fire in the building, they have a control center built in the building itself to take care of the incident. That is the London Stadium you can see from afar. The one that is occupied by the West Ham United Football Club now. that brings us to the end of this episode. Please do like, share, and subscribe. I'm always grateful for your support. Tuning out now. Bye.